Well, that actually goes back to the Abyss, so that ties together. I worked at a place called Design Setters on the Abyss. So after WonderWorks, their work was done, I worked on the Benthic Explorer model and the Breakaway crane base. When the WonderWorks job ended, Design Setters was doing the miniature work for DreamQuest. DreamQuest was shooting all of the Dry for Wet stuff, Hoy Yateman's place. And so I went to Design Setters and worked with Dave Goldberg and Mike Stewart and Henry Darnell. That's where I met Mike Possert, who I worked with a bunch of times after that. They, had a lot of model work come in after the Abyss. Mom and Dad Save the World was after that, but at that facility with those guys. I worked on when the station wagon goes out into space. Worked on the station wagon, the actual structural parts of the station wagon for the motion control, and a guy named Jim, I can never say his name right, Logiudice, did the body for that, and then I did all the interior stuff and the underside stuff, because we see it go past camera. And I also mechanized some puppets in there with some servos and built little armatures that we could then put little foam latex puppet sculptures over. And it was set up so the steering wheel was mechanized, and they could hook it up to a Cooper system and motion control it. And the body could turn for the dad, and the heads could turn for both the dad and the mom. I forget who the sculptor was. Ray, I forget Ray's last name. Gavaluzzi, I think, sculpted the puppets and molded them up, and then we took them and put them into the car. But that was Mom and Dad Save the World. So it was another, again, totally different experience. We weren't blowing things up. We weren't weren't crashing anything. It was MoCo stuff and and RC motors.